Good day everyone! Welcome to The Echoes of Literature. In this episode, we're going to hear the echo of Olive Again. Elizabeth Strout's Olive Again revisits the life of Olive Kitteridge, the prickly and deeply human protagonist first introduced in Strout's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel Olive Kitteridge. Set in the small coastal town of Crosby, Maine, this sequel continues to explore the complexity of ordinary life through interconnected stories, all orbiting around Olive as she navigates aging, regret, relationships, and personal growth. The body of the novel is structured through 13 loosely connected chapters, each spotlighting different characters in Crosby while keeping Olive at the center or in the periphery. At the start, Olive is in her 70s, recently widowed after the death of her gentle husband Henry. She unexpectedly finds companionship with Jack Kennison, a retired Harvard professor dealing with his own grief, political isolation, and strained relationship with his daughter. Their courtship is awkward and tender, filled with moments of miscommunication and quiet understanding. Eventually, they marry, offering Olive a second chance at intimacy late in life. Olive's greatest personal struggle continues to be her inability to connect emotionally with others, especially her son Christopher. When she visits him and his new family in New York, the trip ends in mutual frustration, highlighting the emotional distance between them. However, as time passes and Olive becomes a grandmother again, she begins to reflect more honestly on her failing as a parent. Her realization that she may have passed down her coldness to Christopher is one of the novel's most powerful moments of self-awareness. Parallel to Olive's story are those of other Crosby residents whose lives reflect the same themes of aging, loneliness, and the search for connection. These side stories enrich the novel's emotional texture and provide contrasting perspectives to Olive's experience, emphasizing that every person, no matter how ordinary, carries a rich inner life filled with contradictions. In the analyzation, the novel reveals how social class influences the characters' opportunities and relationships. It also examines Olive's emotional struggles and growth as she confronts loneliness and vulnerability. Together, these perspectives deepen our understanding of how external society and conflicts shape human lives. In terms of class, Olive again shows how economic and social status affect the characters. Olive's husband Jack, a wealthy Harvard retiree, feels alienated in a working-class town, highlighting class divisions and isolation. Olive herself, comfortable but judgmental, often looks down on those less privileged. This social framework limits some characters' power and opportunity, influencing their emotional well-being. Additionally, Olive is emotionally repressed and struggles to connect, especially with her son. Yet, as the story progresses, Olive grows more self-aware and opens herself to empathy and connection, showing how psychological healing is possible even later in life.